Hello, welcome to BitSquad Crypto. My name is Ben. Tonight we're going to be doing a State of the Union. That was me dropping my Gucci. That was me throwing a Gucci. Guys, we're going to talk about the State of the Union of Bitcoin tonight, also known as State of the Union. That was a terrible joke. Terrible joke. When I tell myself it's a terrible joke, you know it's really bad. So, there's so much to cover. I'm going to try to do this briefly. I'm going to try to do this as short as possible and just keep it concise and compact. So basically, if you don't know what happened, there was a coin called Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was founded by a guy, Ben Adith. I had nothing to do with the sale, had nothing to do with the creation of the coin. I didn't even know there was a sale. There's a place on Twitter where I said, there was no sale. I was wrong. There was. I didn't even know. Basically, it's been a long series of events if you haven't been following it on Twitter. But there came a point where I realized that the project had to go to different hands. And the reason for that is because the founder is not publicly doxxed and that he didn't have the liquidity locked. And he had a little over 20% of the supply. Now, he was using this for liquidity and he was earning yield on it and he was doing pretty well with that. But for me, it was like the community just has to have that assurance, whether or not he was going to rug or not. And a lot of you guys know he's done a second project now. But whether he would rug or not, that doesn't matter. What matters is the assurance that the community would know that he couldn't possibly rug pull this coin. And I started thinking. So I flew to London. I flew to London from Estonia. NFT Talent was great. We're going to put my talk that I had with regulators up there on the channel at some point. I had no Wi-Fi. Now, the plane said Wi-Fi, but the flight attendant said, oh, you think that means you have internet? No, this is just so you can order meals. 2023. And I went to London, and on my way to London, it was about a little over 2 hour flight. No internet, just me and my thoughts. And if you've ever been with my thoughts, man, they're dangerous. They're really scary. And I just kept thinking, the direction that this project can go in, under the right leadership, is unbelievably amazing. I just kept thinking, as an influencer and a person in America here, like, I can't just start a project. But dang right, I can change the leadership of one. And I think that what you guys have to understand is this is a process. There's several things that have to be done. Ben agreed. The other Ben, he agreed that he was willing to give it up. And so what happens is that we've gone through a process of negotiating. The deal is set. There is a transfer of funds that has to occur in person. I'm hoping to get it done on Monday. Hoping to go out right after the show on Monday, go to where he is, wherever he is. Maybe we meet somewhere and get this done. And, obviously we don't want to use an escrow. We just want to go and have it done in person. So, the future, let's just talk about the future. Now, this is pretty much a done deal. I have zero reason to believe this isn't going to happen. There's a few steps that have to happen in the middle, which is there has to be an audit, which we just got the, information from the audit back. So that's pretty much done at this point. There has to be, a few other things that have to occur. I put them on Twitter. But the transfer of funds is the main thing that has to occur, and the liquidity is under control. Then at that point, we can all move forward, and I can start giving you guys the roadmap for this project. What's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what I believe. Well, first, thank you to our sponsor, Stake. Guys, Stake is such a great partner. We love Stake, absolutely. And you may be sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, well, you should try to get Bitcoin on Stake. Those conversations have already been ongoing, is what I will tell you guys. I can't say for sure that it's going to happen, but I can tell you that dialogue process has been started for sure. So, it would be so great to see Stake and, to see Bitcoin end up on Stake. The future of this project, I believe, has the potential to be a top 10 project. I really believe that. I can't guarantee it, can't promise. I can never guarantee you guys returns on anything. What I can tell you is the direction of this coin is going to be so unbelievably amazing. This is the adoption mechanism for the future. Right now, I think it's sitting at about an $18 million market cap. I believe what I'm about to tell you. This is a multi-billion-dollar market cap in the future. The potential is there. I can't guarantee it'll happen, but the potential is there. And when I lay out, not quite in detail, but loosely what we're doing, to push crypto adoption through Bitcoin, I think that you're going to start to understand why this is so important. There are minimum four things that are going to be occurring with this coin. Okay, the liquidity pool, the yield from the liquidity pool, and you may be asking, oh, if you lock it, you can't make yields from the liquidity pool. Well, there are third-party services such as Fireblocks. Yeah, you can. A lot of people do it. You can make it safe and earn yield. That is a true thing. The yields are, I hope that we can kind of figure out a way to maybe make this into a nonprofit, because this is not about profit. This is not about selling coins for money. First of all, the liquidity comes in Ethereum, so it won't affect Bitcoin at all. And that Ethereum will be sold for the treasury of the company. Okay, now there is a backer, and basically the long and the short of it is that 50% of the liquidity pool goes to the other backer, and 50% of the yields, they're not in control of it, but of the yields will go to the backer. 50% will go to the Bitcoin side. Now, the four areas we're going to be pushing are going to be, number one, decentralized news. I'm going to tell you guys a secret that people don't know yet. I'm going to be the first person to really talk about this. Cointelegraph is going down. I don't mean that because our news service is going to beat them. No. Cointelegraph is literally going down. They fired over half their staff last week. And not only that, but a lot of their staff members were not even paid their severances because Cointelegraph doesn't have the money. There are receipts. There's evidence of Cointelegraph literally covering up rug pull after rug pull from their paid promotions and their press releases. It's funny they attack YouTubers and influencers whenever something goes wrong with a promotion, but yet no company or person out there has done more paid promotions for scam projects than Cointelegraph. I will tell you that right now. We Cointelegraph, there's a reason we tell them that. Now, I'm trying to get the information. I want the information. What's been said to me is they want to give it to CoffeeZilla, the people that have it. So anyways, they send it to you, CoffeeZilla, good, run with it. But here's the news. That's the story. Cointelegraph is going down. CoinDesk, already worth nothing. Everybody knows that. Charles Hoskin said he would pay more than a few $1 million for it. The Block paid $27 million by Sam Bankman-Fried. Decrypt. Decrypt's very good. I think I like Decrypt. They may be the only major crypto news publication that, I don't think is a scam. And who knows, there may be stuff that comes out from them. We're going to work to create, I want to call it a decentralized news service. I'm not quite sure if it can be decentralized 100%. We're going to have to see what that looks like. We're going to create something that's unbiased. Investigative work, okay? News is one area. So Cointelegraph was started as a mouthpiece by early Russian Bitcoin miners, including a guy named Grisha Fishman. He's the main guy who founded it. You can't find this information, by the way, guys. Look it up. You won't find it. Nobody knows how Cointelegraph was started. Nobody knows that it was all 1099 employees, okay? So the point is that it was started just as a mouthpiece to manipulate crypto, okay? Number two are public awareness campaigns. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting up billboards all over the place. Times Square. I want to put an anti-Elizabeth Warren one in Boston. I don't know the rules around that. I want to take quotes from people on Twitter, put their avatar up, and post it on a billboard. I want to do TV commercials. I want to do newspaper ads, if people still read those. Why? Public awareness. Now, these are not advertisements for Bitcoin, even though Bitcoin will be mentioned on every one of these advertisements as either a cash tag or sponsored by Bitcoin or something like that. But this is about breaking narratives, busting environmental FUD, okay, about Bitcoin. Busting the idea that all crypto is for scammers, okay? Busting all of these bad ideas, bad for the environment. All these ideas are false, okay? We're going to attack the banks. We're going to attack banks on these billboards. We're going to attack inflation. We're going to attack Joe Biden. We're going to attack anyone that's anti-crypto. You are in our crosshairs in this public marketing campaign. Think about this, guys. Think about if we put up a billboard in Times Square that's anti-bank. Really, y'all know I'm aggressive. I'm going to go as far as I can go. And right there on this billboard, it says, sponsored by Bitcoin. You don't think people are going to write news articles about that? You don't think a pro crypto, anti bank public awareness campaign you don't think it's going to make news everywhere? So that's number 2. Number 3, government lobbying. We're going to use part of the money to back pro crypto candidates, pro crypto regulation. We're going to back groups like the Satoshi Action Fund by Dennis Porter Jr. We can send them money if they're already actively engaging in some bills. We're going to go back to trying to create bills on the state level, for crypto, Bitcoin, the whole thing. Okay, it's funny. We tried to raise money for this for a long time, and this is one thing that really got me excited about Bitcoin. We tried to raise money for this for a long time, and we just couldn't. Nobody wanted to give money towards a good cause. However, with Bitcoin, if you trade the coin, every time you trade it, you're causing that money of liquidity, the money in the liquidity pool, to earn yield that's going to help crypto adoption. Okay. Think about this. Going back to the ad campaigns and pro crypto laws, it's going to benefit all major cryptos. Like, we're going to do pro Cardano community billboards. We're going to do pro Ethereum billboards. We're going to do pro Polygon, pro ICP, like pro crypto, pro individual coins, advertising campaigns. Okay. Now you think of the government side, Cardano could be in the crosshairs of the SEC. We are going to help fund regulation that's going to keep them from getting in trouble, hopefully. I mean, who knows? Any coin that did a sale, obviously, the government right now, especially the major ones, are we're going to go after. You saw it with Tron. You've seen it with Binance Coin. Obviously, we've seen it with XRP. So we're going to do pro XRP Army billboards, okay? It's not just billboards. I keep saying billboards, but there are going to be other types of advertising campaigns, maybe even commercials. Maybe even your boy's going to star in his own commercial about the XRP Army. How about that? There's so many cool things that we can do with this, okay? So pro crypto regulation, news, getting news unbiased in crypto, public awareness, and lastly, strategic education. We're going to be using the resources we have here at BitBoy Crypto that we have ourselves, and we're going to be, what I want crypto education in schools. I want accreditation on crypto learning tools. We're going to push for those. We're going to try to get those. Not only that, we're going to make sure that, like Catching Up to Crypto, my book, it's going to go into libraries. Okay, we're going to pay for it. Now, you may be saying, like, you're buying your own book. Okay, so here's the commitment. We're going to buy my book by the hundreds. We're going to put them in the libraries and school libraries so people can understand crypto. All the profits that we make from those sales, we'll do through wholesale, we will put back into the project. I'm not going to make a dime on it. I don't want to make a dime on it. I don't want to make a dime on any of the stuff that we're doing. I want crypto adoption. I don't want people to have to worry about going to prison because they traded crypto. I don't want people to go to prison because they work for a crypto project. I don't want people to go to prison who make YouTube videos, who make tweets. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of going in public and saying something about crypto or Bitcoin and somebody saying, isn't that a scam? No, okay? I'm tired of people getting misinformation from crypto organizations, from news organizations. Tired of it. Bitcoin is the adoption mechanism, but Bitcoin is how we fight. We work together. It's a movement. BEN stands for Be Everywhere Now. It's more like, let me say it like this. It's be everywhere now. It's time. It's time to cause crypto adoption to take hold. And this is what Bitcoin is. You have the choice. Either join the Ben Battle Battalion and keep sitting on the sidelines. Be a puss. That's all I got. Be blessed, boy out.